Hello, everybody. This is Shelley Hagen. I'm back again today with the Abundant Investor Tip of the Day. Nina McNamara and myself are sharing these on a regular basis. And today I wanted to talk to you very briefly about why I work with a mortgage broker and a credit repair specialist when I'm doing rent-to-own clients. Some of you probably are, experienced rent-to-own landlords. Some of you may be just getting into the business. So here's a couple of things. I don't want to engage my joint venture partners to buy a house until I know for sure that I have a good, solid tenant buyer. And my program, I primarily work on the tenant first process, where I get the tenant first, analyze the tenant, put them through the process to make sure that they're going to be somebody that qualifies for my program. And then if they do, then I go out with one of my joint venture partner investors and we buy the appropriate house to fit their needs. So right up front, I don't want to buy a house for somebody if they're not going to be serious about this and committed. And I tell them right up front, if I'm not going to do this for you unless I know you are 100% engaged and you're willing to do the work to help yourself. Because usually the tenant buyers are having a problem with either they don't have enough money for down payment, they don't have good credit, they may have gone through a consumer proposal or bankruptcy or divorce or something that's happened that's impacted them financially and impacted their credit significantly. So there is work that needs to be done on their end to get this, together. So the first thing I do is I send them to my mortgage broker, usually after I've gone through and talked to them on the phone and I feel that they're a good prospect. Then I don't want to waste my mortgage broker's time or my credit repair person's time if I don't feel that. So I do some legwork up front. It's just not all about just get the name and throw it in there. They have to, go through a screening process with me. So I go to the mortgage broker, I tell them what the situation is, and the mortgage broker will pull their credit and get the information that they need to take a look at their credit worthiness. And quite often the people can actually get financing and they don't realize it. And we help them go through that process with the mortgage broker. If they can't, then we identify what are their biggest credit issues. Then I introduce them to my credit repair specialist. And the credit repair specialist now comes in, takes a look at who they are, what are their goals, where are they going, how did they get in the situation that they're in, and they give them some assistance in helping them. It's really all about education. I have a role in the education, the mortgage broker has a role in the education, and the credit repair person. It's all about helping these people understand how they can move forward. Some of them have never bought a house before. Some have had a house, lost it in foreclosure, divorce, or something that's happened. So I want to help them understand where they need to go in order to help themselves move forward in the future. And so the credit repair person that I work with, she develops a plan with them and she gets together with them on a regular basis to ensure that they are doing what they need to do. Once we've established what it is that they need to do, we have that plan. I actually sit down with the tenant buyers as well and get them to sign off an agreement with me that this is what they're going to do as they're moving forward. So here's the things to do to fix your credit, and they're going to commit to it. I also include in there, this is a very important thing, things not to do. Like, don't go out and buy a brand new, $50,000, $60,000 car, a month before you're going to need to qualify for financing. Don't quit your job. You can stay where your job is. Don't go out and spend a bunch of money on your credit cards and rack up a bunch of credit card debt or get a bunch of payday loans or, buy stuff that you have a little loan. So you want to make sure that they understand what not to do and what they need to do. I include both of those in my plan. I get them to sign off. They get a copy, I get a copy, and I share that with the credit repair person and the mortgage broker with their permission to this. So we all know what's going on. I then follow up with them on a regular basis throughout the 2 to 3 years, as does the credit repair person usually. And we check to make sure that they're doing what they need to do and that they're moving forward. It's a little bit of work, but build it into your calendar and, take a week and just touch base with all your tenant buyers. And, it doesn't take that long to go forward with them, and you'll find out right away if they're in trouble. And if they are, then get them back on track. And it's, good to get them on track right away before they're, you know, waiting at the end of their contract and ready to get financing, then find out they haven't repaired their credit. So I like to be, you know, plan for things and have, you know, them in the right position as we move forward. So that's just a little quick tip. There's probably a whole bunch of other things I can tell you, but this is just a quick tip for the day. So I want you to have a great day, have an abundant rest of your day today, and we will talk to you again soon.